Well, I'm trying to do videos in my car, but it seems to be pretty dark. I'm trying to figure out how to turn lights on in the car. Do I just open this? Hey! Well, it's a little bit. Let's see if that. Is that any big difference? Sort of. Not really. Well, okay. I think you're just going to have to deal with that light. So if I just maybe shine that light, unless that's going to be super annoying, I'll just like pan this way. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with this. Anyways, hopefully soon, time is changing. It'll be daylight in the morning. I'll be able to shoot my videos. But I'm trying to get back on track. I'm trying to shoot videos. I watched some movies. So let's talk about, there's going to be a couple dark videos that I'm going to be talking about movies, trying to get back on the track, trying to watch some stuff to review on the channel. Music is coming. I know I've said that a billion times. I'm just trying to figure out a way to do it. I really am just trying to find a way to do it. I want to talk about music really, really bad. But let's talk about El Camino. The Breaking Bad movie to end it all, supposedly. It probably will be. I think a lot of us would love for them to make another movie, but I think there's just a huge hole. And unless it's going to be like a huge blockbuster movie in which they bring back everybody somehow, I don't know how they would do that. I don't know. I really don't know how they would do that. Like, if there was some way they were going to reboot the series or do some huge show that was going to follow the movie, I think that would be the one way they would make another big movie of a Breaking Bad relation. But I think this is the end of the series. Now, I waited a while to do this review because I wanted to be able to talk about spoilers and so forth. So, I don't think I've uploaded this yet. I'll have to check because I remember saying this, but I think I was just pre-doing the video in my head and talking to myself on the way home one morning. I do that sometimes, guys. I'm crazy like that. Anyways, hopefully you can see me okay. I know I'm a little bit. I got that open, so hopefully you can see me a little bit better. But it is. I tried to watch it and I tried to remember what all happened, and they do kind of flash back and give you a little bit of insight to it a little bit. And I do think it was done really, really well. El Camino was done really, really well. If I didn't say that's what I'm talking about, is El Camino, the Netflix movie that was recently put out. And everybody's probably talked about it already. But I wanted to give time to sink in. I wanted people to really be able to see it and be able to kind of see it and have it sink in, because it took me a few days to think about it and say, was that good? Was that good? And the ultimate understanding that came in my head was that no, it wasn't that good. And it was kind of a letdown to me. And it's because that I think it's come to an end. And I think that was the biggest letdown. But the other side of it is, you're talking about these people who had something to do with drugs and things like that, and then you turn around and have a happy ending. I think that was one of the biggest problems with this, is that Jesse, as hardcore as he was, he didn't make it, but Walter White didn't? Wait, did I say that right? Jesse did make it, but Walter White didn't make it. That make any sense to you? Like, character-based, it should have been the other way around. Walter White should have been smart enough to escape, and Jesse shouldn't have been. Honestly. But the way they wanted to end the series, they ended the series like that so that the main character was dead. But there was still they had to close that book on Jesse as well. That's why they made the movie. Now, I kind of want to go back and watch the last few episodes of Breaking Bad, but I'll probably just rewatch the whole entire series at some point. I would like to watch it with my wife. I don't think she has any inclination to ever want to watch it, but I don't know. We'll see. At some point, I'll revisit it. Because I don't remember the last few episodes at all. What happened to Walter White? And I think I may have fell asleep, and I planned to go back and rewatch it, but I never did. I don't know. But yeah, it just seemed like it was kind of a letdown the way it ended, and it just. If you haven't seen it, don't listen to what I'm about to say, because I just said he made it. So, I've already spoiled it for you already. But, if you haven't seen it, you definitely need to watch it, because you don't know how he made it, And that's why, sometimes I'll watch spoilers in videos, because it doesn't bother me. I'm super into Saw. And when those movies get released, I always want to see the review and see what really happened in the movie. What was the plot? Does it sound super... And it always sounds super interesting, and I always want to see it. And, I really haven't ever been let down. I think there was one. It may have been the one Saw that the detective... Like, the second movie, the detective was one of the main killers. It was kind of a letdown. I think it was the only one of the Saw series. But, other than that, I don't really care about spoilers, because I'll still watch it, because you got to see how it plays out, And it's just like watching wrestling. I know who wins, but I still want to see how that match played out. And with El Camino, it was... I didn't listen to any spoilers, because I wanted to watch it and not be ruined by anything that people talked about. But when I did see it, I wanted to see people's responses, and there was kind of a mixed response. There were some people that liked the way it ended, and there were some people who didn't like the way it ended. But for the most, it was like a mixed reaction. Like, they were just going to say, it's okay. Nobody really said they hated it. They didn't really like it either. It seemed like the most melancholy response you can ever get from watching a movie. That's what it was. I'm yawning like crazy. But yeah, El Camino was it was okay. I mean, the story was really good. What happened near the end, and it's kind of cool the way they did it. And, the way they went back and forth, and then eventually showed him getting free. Yeah, it's just... to me, it just left a big open thing, or there could have been something else, happen, I don't know. Something about it just didn't hit well with me, and when the ending came, I was like, oh, that's it? Like, that's how it's gonna end? Really? Like, there's no altercation? Like, goes into his hotel room and somebody's sitting there, like maybe Walter is sitting there in the hotel room, and they end it like that so they could do something down the road if they wanted to. Nothing happened, There's always something to make you want more in Breaking Bad, and I'm surprised they couldn't find a way to make you go, ooh, there could be more. But leave it up to the producers and, the TV and movie, executives to, to let you have that or not. That's what it should have been. Anyways, that's my thoughts on El Camino. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Keep rocking and keep on watching movies, and hopefully shed some light in the situation next time.